Well, speaking about America, we've been connecting with many Indian Americans and paramedics in the US who are fighting coronavirus. And I have with me three paramedics joining us live from Houston, Texas this morning. Let me introduce them. I have Veronica Nicholson, who's an internal medicine or a pediatric doctor based in Houston, Texas. I will also be joined live by Mia Valerie, who's a nurse practitioner based in Houston, Texas. But first, let me go across to Smriti Grover, who's a practice administrator at the Sanitas Medical Center. Smriti, what's the situation in Houston? We know that New York is the epicenter, but in America, the situation looks very grim, with over 1 lakh cases being reported, the largest in the world, surpassing China. In Houston, how many cases have you seen, and what's the situation, the fight back mechanism?
I think Texas is also, we have a lot of places here with the lockdown. Houston's actually increasing. There's a lot number of cases increasing. We do test some people out here in our centers. And this is only some of the symptomatic people that we are testing. There are far more people asymptomatic that we've not been tested. So I don't know how the numbers, I believe, are still skewed. And I think there are a lot more cases.
You think there are a lot more cases that are yet to be?
Yes, I definitely do.
Okay.
That are yet to be tested.
Okay, so let me take that question also to Mia Valerie. If Mia Valerie is there with you, if I can ask her that question as well. You're in the frame.
Okay, let me call her. Please give me a minute.
Okay, so we're trying to get three guests live from Houston, Texas on the live link, and all of them are medical practitioners joining us live. Mia Valerie is a nurse practitioner. Mia, what's the kind of mechanism that you see in place, especially in Houston? Do you have enough beds, enough medical facilities to fight the cases that are being reported?
So I currently don't work in the ER. A lot of my colleagues are concerned, I will say that. However, it is concerning the amount of people that aren't being tested that actually should be tested. And the fear is that there's more positive cases than we're aware of.
Okay, let me also take that question to Veronica Nicholson, who's an internal doctor or a pediatrician. She will also be joining us live. But across America, some of the concerns, in fact, there was one doctor in New York yesterday who went on record and said that many people were alone at home and not getting the adequate treatment, and there were many casualties that America was reporting from people who are living alone. And in that regard, Veronica Nicholson, if you can just give us a broad view of how America is perhaps maybe at this stage struggling to either report new cases, to test them, or what are the gaps that you're seeing?
All I can tell you is that I don't think they're doing enough testing, and there aren't enough tests available right now for the population.
Okay.
Like for other countries.
Yeah. And Smriti, what reports are you getting from New York? You're a medical practitioner. What sort of reports are you getting from New York about how short-staffed, how much the lack of beds or infrastructure? The hospitals we heard are getting crowded. How bad is it?
Yes, actually, I have a lot of other practice administrators who are managing the hospitals and other small practices and places where there's so much shortage. There's not enough PPE, not enough protective equipment. There's shortage of supplies with N95 masks and the stuff. So, and in fact, they're converting some of the buildings into hospitals as well.
Okay, Veronica Nicholson, Mia Valerie, and Smriti Grover, thank you for joining us live this morning. All three of them medical practitioners joining us live from Houston, Texas, giving us an idea of how the situation is.
Hi everyone, I am Aishwarya Kapoor. Thanks for checking out Republic World. If you would like to watch more show highlights and live coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the Republic World News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.